Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and today we're going to be messing around with the Room Reverb. But first, we are going to be checking out the brand new song from Marcus Canal and Auntie G. This is The Trick's on You, bitch.
Is it true that things were so much better before? Lose my mind telling me just what I asked for. What everyone says has gotta be true. The diary is full, it's gotta be good. The mind can make heaven out of hell, hell out of heaven. My mind is playing tricks on me. You say left, I wanna go right. Playing tricks on Bayside. Hand me a pill, you say I'm long overdue. But what you got was nothing, and your mind is playing games with you. Why do the others think they're all weak? They cannot comprehend. When I failed, it wasn't my fault. You must understand. My mind is playing tricks on me. You say left, I wanna go right. Playing tricks at Bayside. My mind is playing tricks on me. Oh, playing tricks at Bayside. My mind is playing tricks on me. You say left, I wanna go right. Playing tricks at Bayside.
Hello, welcome to the show. That was Marcus Canal and Auntie G, Tricks on You. I hope you're all doing good. Killer song. The unlikely couple, the power metal couple of Auntie G and Marcus Canal. Again, you know, never have thought that in a million years, but now that it's happened, it just makes sense, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying? Great job, great song, great way to open off the week. It's a Monday here in Australia, Sunday for the rest of you living outside of Australia. And I hope you're all doing good. My name's Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Every day we take a look at apps and stuff and things and lots of interesting bizzos. Welcome to the Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by hitting the join button. It's simple. We've got like 73 Wart Warriors. It's crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Anyway, let's say hello to you here. We got an hour today before I'll shoot you all over to Pete Johns. He's got YML. And the burning question is today, not that. Will Pete play the FMC song? Who knows? Hippie played it, so will Pete play it? That is the burning question. Hello, hello, Joe, Glenn, hello, Mateus, hello, Gregory Sullivan and Russ and Gary Hubbs. What's happening? Gary Hubbs dropped a cool song with Hetriani as well. I would play it, but I can't play covers because I get demonetized for these shows. But go and check it out. It's worth your time. Yeah, absolutely. There's Auntie G. Hello, Auntie G. Thanks for being here. There's the cold fish himself, the champ. The champ is here. Audible video, what's happening? Barry Glenn is here, of course. They got a new song coming out, guys, and you better keep your eyes open because it's wicked. I was able to master it this weekend, and it's wicked. Let's do that. Wicked. It's really good. Who else is here? I see Russ 8889. There he is, creeping in behind this lovely lady. L'Reality is here as well. Did I say hello to? Have I got most of you here? If you're lurking and jerking, Brad. Hello to you as well. Welcome to the show. We're looking at a free app today, and you're probably going to hear that a lot of times because it's free. It's right up your alley. There's a man. This is for you, Gary. It's right up your alley today. It's free. I can say that I've known Gary for a long time. Oh, no problems, Gary. Great song. I'm really interested where he recorded that. Did you guys meet up and do it in the same studio? It's really cool. The quality of the video looks sick for Gary's thing. Oh, look, here he is. There's the man himself. Let's pose that question again today. Well, there he is, Pete Johns. He's got YML coming up. Will Pete play the FMC on YML today? That's a burning question. You remember, Pete, just to clear the air, all the images in the video were taken from Pixabay. Pixabay. All right? Pixabay. And YouTube, and here's something else for you, Pete. YouTube didn't even put a restriction on that video. So if YouTube thinks it's all right for kids, I can't see why it can't be played on YML. Anyway, so yes, it is free, and I've got tons of codes to give away. I've got 25,000 codes for this to give away. I sent the video, Mateus. You know what's interesting? Funny story. Why not have a little bit of a chat? Hello, Princess. What's funny, I sent Hippie the video clip. I told this to everybody on Patreon. I sent Hippie the video clip for the FMC song to play on his show, and he responded to me via email saying, "Good deal, I got you." And then he even commented on the video saying, "I'm going to play it," and it was private, and then he didn't play the video. And he said, "You didn't send me the video." And I was like, "I did. You even commented on it." Oh, man, I love you all so much. You make me so happy. All right, so we've got a free app today. It's absolutely free, and it's a good one. I've actually been holding on to this. This came out a little while ago. It came out, I think, last month, and it just didn't fit in anywhere. Like, there were so many other new apps that were coming out, and this was free. And so anyway, price drops, base leveler, changing landscapes. We did a look at that on this show. And that's dropped down to free as well. There you go, free for changing landscapes. Maze Rider, Aducin. 4 Pockets has 3 apps currently on sale. Now, these will go off sale in probably about 2 hours because 4 Pockets normally do sales over the weekend. And because it's still the weekend where you are, you haven't got long to go before they drop off. Euclidean, Helium, and Evolver. Lagrange, Raro, Jam Maestro Lite. All the Versin apps are still on sale as well. Happy days. And if my mind works, that's a joke right there. Eventide apps are still on sale as well. But we're not talking about stuff that you have to pay for today because we're talking about Room Reverb. And this is out by Elephant DSP. Now, if you're watching along and you're like, you don't really use iOS, I got some good news for you, yeah? I got something for you today too, because guess what? This app is actually available for free, not only on iOS, but it is available on your Mac and your Windows devices for absolutely free. The website is elephantdsp.com. You can see it up the top there, elephantdsp.com. The app's called Room Reverb, so you just go over to this link. If somebody could put that I could probably type it in. Anyway, yeah, elephantdsp.com. I'll put a link in the description. I forgot to do that. So all you need to do is scroll to the bottom and you'll see here you've got Windows 64-bit, you've got a Mac, so it's not for M1, it's for 64-bit, but don't worry because it handles it beautifully on the Mac, and I'll show you it right now if I jump over to my Mac. Seamless transition right there. Here's my Mac. Here's the website on my Mac, so we can close this out. And I've got a GarageBand project open. I've got Me and My Brain, the song me and Cold Acre are working on. I've got his guitar track here. So here's his guitar track. It's probably already got some reverb on it. Need some volume. Yeah. Ooh, it's picked up my... Why is my voice coming through on the reverb as well? That's interesting. How do I get rid of that? I've never had that before. Oh, I think I know why. I think my Mac is picking up. I think it's picking up one of my other mics. Dope. Anyway, we'll deal with that. So yeah, down here you can go and add it. Here, look at this. Let's scroll. Audio units. There we are. And man, it's so small. There we go. Oh, come on, dude. Room reverbs. And now we've added that to our chain. And there it is. See? Anyway, so nice and easy. Install it. It's free. Absolutely cool. So it's a Room Reverb app. Really good. It works nicely. And no problems with the Mac at whatsoever. I have to find out why that routing issue is going on. That's new for me. Let's come back over here to this camera for now. Okay, so let's look at the iOS version. And I've thought ahead and I've made a project, as usual, to play for you all to show off how this thing works, how it sounds. And what have we got today? We're running a version of MKR. We're running Strummer. We're running piano motifs. We've got Factory. We've got Apparillo, a really unique bunch of instruments here. We've got Sample Tank with their American acoustic. We've got the Trooper. We've got BS16. We've got Splat-the-Clat. We've got a saxophone from Swam and another Strummer. So let's have a play and see what this sounds like. I reckon it sounds pretty cool. And each of these tracks has a room reverb on it. Yeah? Let's go. Beautiful stuff. It's a really nice app. And did I tell you that it's free? So it's definitely worth grabbing absolutely at that price because it does so much for so little. Let's open up just a basic piano track. Hi, Charlie. I hope you're doing good. We'll just do a piano motifs to kick off today. And we'll grab a clean piano. So we'll just use a BS piano. Hopefully it's got no sounds on it or anything. No reverb's already on it. Let's find something else. There we go. So it's got a very simple look to it. Nothing too complicated. Hi, Feisty Feather. Hope you're doing well. You've got, there's absolutely zero complicated about this app. Very easy to use. Very easy to understand where everything is. Oh, yeah, and it's free. So, we've got a whole bunch of presets. This obviously an undo and redo up here. All your presets are in here. It's separated into little sections of small rooms, medium rooms, large rooms, very large rooms, and effects. So there's even a shimmer in here, which is nice. Small rooms, obviously, and with each of these, you'll notice you've got a small room, bright, dark, drum, vocal, tiled, and a wooden room. And you've got the same thing for each of these, except for the effects one. So let's start with a small room. So there's reverb there, but again, it's very small. Here is our output. So this is what is, we've got our sound going in, and this is our output. So we've got our dry level is up pretty high at the moment at 90%. If we take all that out, you can actually hear what reverb is happening. So this is separated into three sections here. We have this top section separated in these squares. We've got a rectangle down here. Top section is the output. The bottom section is the early reflections, and this one is the late reverb. So the tail, pre-reverb, late tail. So you can control the volumes of these as well. So we have our early reflections level. So this level here controls the level of this section, and we have our late reflections level, which controls over here. So if we bring up these early reflections, and then we bring up the late reverb level, we can adjust the size of the room. So currently everything's done in percentages on this too. So now we've got a much bigger early room, and if we add room size up here to our late reverb, we can dampen. There's a dampening on both of these too. So dampening just flattens that sound down. So let's show you what that does. So it changes the kilohertz. This is the only section that has not a percentage. So you can see the hertz here, 16,000. Right, so it's pretty much like an EQ, yeah? So it's like a low cut, high. Low cut kind of deal is what dampening does. You can click on these little things and it tells you here, dampening determines the frequency, whoops, stay up there. Determines the higher frequencies of the early reflections are cut off. So it's basically a cut off, as I said. Higher values produce a brighter sound, lower produces a darker sound. And you can hear that. Same over here. Now we're just hearing the reverb here, no dry. If we add the dry back in. So I'll just stop this for a second. What's really nice too, you'll notice these little padlocks here down the side of each of these little levels. Really nice, because if you're like me and you bump things accidentally all the time, you can lock these down. So if there's certain things you want to keep, so you could go here and lock a bunch of these down. And then if we go over here and try a large room or a medium room, all those things that you've locked down won't change when you change a preset. So we can go to a very large room here, and everything else will change around that preset apart from the things that you have locked. Really easy to unlock them. Boom, boom, boom. Just click on them again. Let's try a very large room without the locks. In our output section, we have a stereo width. So if we take out this dry level, now everything's pretty much centered, and we can add some width to this. Let's go through these sections in the late reverb. Wander determines the strength of the late reverberation modulation. Higher values make the movement more audible, so you can hear that modulating now. Almost like an LFO. Nice. We also have this spin. Spin determines the modulation rate. Higher values produce more movement, so this controls the rate for the wander. So you can now hear that wavering more. We've got a diffusion. This determines the dispersion of the late reverb. Higher values produce more dispersion and a smoother sound. So if we pull this dampening down, now we get a much darker sound compared to a brighter sound. You can really hear that difference. There's a pre-delay in here as well. And let's add some decay. So we've almost created a shimmer. Let's bring in the dry. Very nice stuff, huh? So a pre-delay, what does a pre-delay do? Let me tell you. Pre-delay determines the time between the dry signal and the beginning of the late reverberation. Higher values increase the time and make the virtual room appear larger. And our decay is the time needed for the late reverberation to fade away. Higher values make it last forever. So if we throw this up here, nice. Let's try something more medium. Take out that dry. So you've got a lot of control. You can really, give this a good whack and make this a nice massive reverb, or really nice for just subtlety. That sounds wicked. So you also have an A and B up here, so you can flick between these. Say you want to check out two different sounds. So I could take this sound we've got here, this preset, and copy it. So it's now copied that over to B. So now on B, I can go and add, something like a echo chamber. And now I can bounce between these two effects, these two presets. We have a little help button at the end here, and this features a little donate button. If you'd like to donate to the developer, if you like what he does, feel free to go ahead if you can afford to do so. Shall we try a shimmer? Let's give it some volume. So you can hear that warble when we add this spin and wander down the bottom. It really changes it up. It's almost like a flutter. What key are we in here? We're in a C harmonic minor. Let's try and generate something else here. What do we do? We'll just do a C minor. Generate. I love this piano motifs. You can. There we go. So we'll add in a guitar. Let's throw in Sample Tank again because it's so beautiful, the Sample Tank guitar. Even though it's not an AUv3, unfortunately. But boy, does this thing have an amazing acoustic in it. Sample Tank. And we'll add in so just so you know, let me explain if you got a bit lost there. We added Strummer as a MIDI controller, yeah? And I changed the scale to a C minor and hit ARP, so it's playing this progression here. And it's hosted to the sync, to the host, and it's sending all of this MIDI from here over to this amazing, beautiful guitar. I wish this was AUv3 so much. Let's add some reverb to this. We'll go with a large room with a guitar. Do they have a guitar? No. Let's try a vocal. Beautiful stuff. Let's add some of the, try something from the large drums here. We only need really a small reverb on these, or a medium. Wicked. Anyway, something like that. Really easy to build stuff. Sounds really nice. God, really good for, I think this thing is really good for some nice lo-fi stuff. It sounds really nice taking out the dry mix and creating those really cool things that are far away in the distance. I could imagine, let me mute this mic here. I could imagine, well, I don't have to imagine, could really just add a whole bunch of tape things on here to mess with, especially this piano sound. See how nice that sounds? Very, really good for some lo-fi. And it sounds great on vocals. We can do some vocals without any other sound. Hi, Mars. Hello, Mr. Smith. Anyone else I may have missed while I'm tooling around making music? So, not only is it, good for, let me get some volume up here in this motherfucker. Not only is it good for big reverbs, yeah, well, let's give it a small one. Yeah. So nice small reverbs, nice little tight room reverbs, good there. Hello, Sith. Good to see you. So we got a nice big dark sound here. Tunnel. Did I tell you that this was free? It's absolutely free. It's available on iOS, Mac and PC for absolutely free. If you want to get it for free on your Mac or your PC, you want to go to HTTP, I think. Is it got an S? I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, there we go. So if you want to grab this on your PC or your Mac as well, or iOS, completely up to you. Here's where you need to go. I'll put the link in the chat. This is for the PC and Mac version, elephantdsp.com. And just click on, as I showed you earlier, you just need to, let me turn off that mic. Boom. You just need to go to the website, click on products up the top here, and Room Reverb, and you'll be taken to this page, and you can download it free from here. Windows, Mac, iOS will take you to the App Store, where you can get it from the App Store for absolutely $0, and you are good to go. Pretty good deal. What do you think? Good deal? Good deal. Boom. Good deal right on. Boom. Good deal. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to actually review this app and put it up here. It was just one of those ones that it skimmed by. I don't think anyone else has really reviewed it either. So, yeah, now it's out there. Reminds me of Kymatica app, really. It's got a real similar interface to the Kymatica app. I don't think you can go wrong with it at that price. Good stuff. I'm going to get out of your hair early today. Hey, look at this. I was on Facebook last night and I was just flicking through. And look at this. I saw this ad. Aaron Carey, demo tapes for sale, some sealed. And when you zoom in, there's my old band, Filth. Right there, right above me. That's my old band. That's my demo tape. Clitoral Vision, I Can't See. And this motherfucker's trying to sell this demo tape for $30 on Facebook. What a cheeky bugger in Queensland. Dear, oh dear. I don't even know. I think I've only got one copy of that demo myself. Maybe I should hit him up and say, hey, dude, I wrote all those songs. Just give it to me for free. Funny the things you find on Facebook, huh? Yeah. Tomorrow, guys, we're taking a look at this wonderful app. It is really incredible. If you have a lot of AUv3s on your iPad, this is the app for you. It is an organization app, and it's got a built-in keyboard. Really, really cool stuff. It's wicked. It's by FAC, Fred Anton Corvest. It's definitely worth your time if you want to organize your AUv3s. I have a lot of AUv3s. It was quite shocking to see how many I had when I first loaded it up. Then the day after that, my friends, we are going to be kicking off this. I'm going to be live here on the channel doing the music video for the new Kindercore song. The FMC one is already done. I did that off channel, but we'll kick off and do this because there's lots of funny footage I'm going to have with these religious crazos yelling their hate. So that'll be fun on Wednesday my time, Tuesday your time. And then we're finally taking a look at another free app this week on the channel before Thomas Christ You Rock Show. And it is this one. It is Pocket Singer. It is an AI virtual vocalist. So we'll be taking a look at this. It's free to download right now. So you can go grab it and get ready for the show if you want. And we'll try and create a vocalist and some lyrics and put it to some music and see how good it can sing as an AI. And then, folks, the end of the week, we got something really special for you. Kim Harden-Hudson is coming on the show, and we are going to take a look at her musical project on the Mac GarageBand version for Nothing Right, and we're going to take a look at how she made the song. And let me tell you, I thought I was a Virgo. This song is very well organized. I was embarrassed looking at it, looking at my projects, how disorganized they are. Kim Harden-Hudson is very organized with her material. So we'll be looking at that. Should be good fun. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you're watching on the replay, please hit the subscribe, hit the like. I think I'm only one subscriber away from a milestone, I guess. I guess it's a milestone. Let me see. How many subscribers do I have at the moment? Let's see. Dashboard, analytics. I think I'm only one subscriber away from if my computer can catch up. Come on, dude. What's going on? What are we at? We're at 2,699. So, but hit the like on the way out too, please. It helps folks if you enjoy the show. Only if you enjoy the show, hit the like. Go grab that app. It's wicked stuff. And do the things that make you happy, yeah. And mistakes, they always make you better. And remember, we'll all rise together. And to go out with, let's play something really happy, something really to get you in the mood for YML. Yeah? Something really cheery and exciting because it's time for YML. Let's play the new FMC song to go out. This is The Awful Taste of Your Remains. See you tomorrow, everybody. Boom.
We'll all rise together, 'cause you make me shine better. And we'll all rise together